The modern world of entertainment gets more convenient with each passing day. Streaming video services compete for your attention and offer more content than anyone could ever keep up with. Consumers can view this content on their own schedule from the comfort of their own homes. So what does this mean for the future of movie theaters? I haven't been to a movie theater in over 3 years, and I consider myself to be a huge fan of the art form. 95% of people I talk to about this subject have only visited a movie theater once or twice in the last 5 years. Pausing a movie for a snack or a bathroom break in a theater is just impossible. Lounging on the couch at home in your pajamas while taking as many breaks as you want is the much preferred option. Large, Ultra HD televisions that take up minimal amounts of space are fairly affordable to most consumers these days, and elaborate sound systems are also more affordable than ever, while most consumers are happy with a $30 soundbar or even just the stock speaker in their television. I talk to many people who can watch entire movies just on their smartphone. For the average price of theater admission, consumers can subscribe to a streaming service for 30 days. They could spend the entire month consuming this content and not even make a dent in the platform's library. An entire household can view content on one subscription, and it's rumored that subscriptions are even shared amongst multiple households. This is, of course, a major hurdle for streaming platforms, and plans are being formulated to address this, no doubt. Many movie theater executives have placed the blame of low attendance on the COVID-19 pandemic. This has, of course, played a role in a major slowdown, but the tides were turning well before then. Video rental stores in the 1980s started the shift towards a home entertainment experience. Movies would generally be available in a large theater first, and then depending on popularity, they would be available some months or even maybe a year afterwards at your local video rental store. These rental stores would capitalize on previous consumer habits with overpriced popcorn and snacks. They would also incentivize the rental of multiple titles at a time by offering free snacks or free rentals. Perhaps this is where our propensity for binge watching comes from in today's world. During this era, production companies could sell you a theater ticket, a rental, and often sell you your own copy of the movie on a VHS tape or DVD. Many consumers would go for all three. Then came Netflix. Netflix revolutionized the consumer experience by shipping movie rentals directly to your home. There were no limits to how long you kept a rental, and customers paid a set monthly fee for a wide selection of rental options. Many renters still visited rental stores during this time for instant gratification and nostalgia, but that didn't last long. Redbox machines popped up at every corner store, offering yet another rental convenience. And you can still find these movie rental vending machines because apparently some people still own DVD players. Streaming video was laughed at by everyone, including myself, because the internet just wasn't capable enough, even in large cities. It didn't take long for this to change, and soon the streaming options were available to anyone with internet. These days, I flip between Netflix, HBO, and Amazon, and can always find something compelling to watch. I can watch half of a film and then go to bed and watch the second half the next day if I want. I can pause it at any time and check my email or take a phone call. I can read endless reviews and discussions about the film to make sure if I really want to dedicate my time to it. Any movie theater you go into is going to tell you to either silence your phone or turn it off completely. Just checking the time on your screen is going to distract everyone around you in a dark theater. This, in my opinion, is another huge factor that keeps many people out of movie theaters. We receive constant engagement through our smartphones, and many are consumed by free media like YouTube and TikTok. I pick up my phone and look at it without even having a reason at least every 15 minutes. Do we even have the attention spans for a traditional movie theater experience today? I've heard some good arguments about the uniqueness of a group viewing experience, about how we react differently when viewing films as a large group. I don't discount these claims, and I've experienced the many varieties of this firsthand, but I don't think it's going to save a mega movie theater with 20 screens. I think this group experience is what will ultimately save some theaters. Some theaters even encourage groups to hang out in the lobby afterwards to discuss the film in real time and in person. This is a breath of fresh air to many, as the internet can often look and smell like a dumpster fire. Many theaters already offer or are transitioning to an experience that centers around food and drink. Most people prefer to eat on a daily basis, but many can go months or years without watching a movie. Movie theater food has been notoriously bad for years, and hopefully this new trend will force a change in that. I personally wouldn't want to be a waiter in a movie theater having to tiptoe around and whisper to my customers, but I think that this restaurant theater experience will be a common choice for theater owners. Large movie theaters may go the way of shopping malls. Sections could be sold off for living spaces or rented out to churches. Many theaters host film festivals and hopefully will continue to do so. It's possible that they could partner with hotels and host events for the endless conferences and conventions that are always happening. Maybe there will be a massive stage acting renaissance, and some theaters will shift to accommodate this. Movie theaters require large parking lots, so maybe most of them will be taken over by grocery stores. Grocery stores seem to be one of the few internet-proof businesses these days. Maybe many of our large theaters will shut down and sit empty for years to come. The property taxes alone would put most companies under. I'd love to get everyone's take on this topic, so let's have a discussion in the comments section about the future of movie theaters.